As we all know, the Denver Nuggets just fired head coach Michael Malone and their GM Calvin Booth with only 3 games left in the regular season. Yeah, you heard that right, 3 games. So what's up with the NBA lately? Let's unpack this chaos, talk about the Nuggets' struggles, their roster mess, Malone's future, and what this all means. Buckle up, fam, let's get into it. Alright, let's start with the bombshell. On April 8, 2025, the Denver Nuggets dropped a nuke on the basketball world. Michael Malone, the guy who coached them to their first ever NBA title in 2023, is out. So is GM Calvin Booth. This isn't just a midseason shakeup, this is a late-season implosion. The Nuggets are sitting at 48-32, fourth in the West, and still in playoff contention. So why pull the plug now? Well, the Nuggets have been sliding, dropping 4 straight games, including a brutal 20-point loss to the Timberwolves and a 125-120 defeat to the Pacers. Their defense, bottom 10 in the league, giving up 117 points a game. That's not championship ball, and it's clear the front office panicked. Good win last night against the Kings, but let's talk about the real issue, the roster. Nikola Jokic is having maybe the greatest season in NBA history, averaging a 30-point triple-double. The dude's a wizard out there, but around him, it's shaky. Jamal Murray's been banged up with a hamstring injury, missing games at the worst possible time. Aaron Gordon's been in and out too, and the supporting cast? Michael Porter Jr. He's on a max deal but hasn't been consistent, and then there's Russell Westbrook. Malone leaned hard on the 17-year vet for point guard minutes, but Westbrook's turnovers, like those costly mistakes in that double overtime loss to Minnesota, have been a liability. Meanwhile, young guys like Christian Braun are stepping up, but others like Peyton Watson and Julian Strawther haven't earned Malone's trust. The roster's a mix of overpaid vets and unproven youth, and it's not gelling. Now, Michael Malone, he's not the problem, right? This guy's the winningest coach in Nuggets history, 471 victories over 10 seasons, and he delivered a chip less than 2 years ago. But reports say he and Calvin Booth were in a cold war over roster decisions. Malone wanted vets to win now. Booth wanted youth to build for later. That tension bled into the locker room, and even Jokic was reportedly frustrated with the team's defensive effort. Nuggets president Josh Kroenke said this move was to give the team the best chance at a 2025 title, but firing your coach and GM days before the playoffs. That's a Hail Mary, not a strategy. So what's next for Malone? Oh, he's not done. The man's 53 with a championship on his resume. He's one of the league's top coaches. Teams like the Suns, where Mike Budenholzer's on thin ice, or even the Bucks if Doc Rivers stumbles, could come calling this offseason. Malone's too good to sit out long. As for the Nuggets, David Adelman's stepping in as interim coach, but with Murray's health in question and this roster's flaws, I'm not betting on a deep playoff run. They've got Houston and Memphis left, tough games to find their groove. But zoom out with me for a sec. What's up with the NBA lately? Malone's firing isn't an isolated thing. Taylor Jenkins got axed by the Grizzlies last month. Mike Brown's out in Sacramento. 5 of the last 7 championship coaches, Malone, Nick Nurse, Frank Vogel, Mike Budenholzer, Tyrone Lue, have been fired by the teams they won with. It's like the league saying, win a title. Cool, you're still expendable. The pressure's insane. Teams want instant results, and the second you slip, you're gone. Add in wild trades like Luka Doncic to the Lakers this year, and the NBA feels like a soap opera on fast forward. My take? The Nuggets panicked too soon. Malone wasn't perfect, but this roster's limitations aren't all on him. Booth's moves, like letting Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Bruce Brown walk after 2023, hurt more than people admit. Jokic deserves better than this chaos. The NBA is in a weird spot, super competitive, but teams are trigger happy. What do you think, Avengers? Was this the right move for Denver? Where's Malone landing next? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button if you're hyped, and subscribe for more breakdowns. Until next time, stay avenging!